am home alone today. The kids are at school, so I have a couple hours to do some things around the house. So to prepare for baby, I'm gonna get some of this stuff put up and away, and I'm gonna do wash some clothes, do the dishes, all that kind of fun stuff. So I was gonna show y'all a couple of the things, the sweet little things that we have. Hold on, let me flip the camera around. I've put this stuff away. I had a friend get me this box when Peyton passed away. But I just put up everything in this little box. This is the blanket that I had knitted for Peyton, or well, I guess I crocheted it. I made that for Peyton. And this is also her hospital blanket that she was wrapped in. And then the sweet hospital gave us a couple of these little things that were made, especially for little babies that don't get to come home. This is actually a little bit, probably too big for Peyton. She was so tiny, but this is just a little dress. Something that I would have put her in if she had made it. So, Tinley always had cute little outfits, so I love some smocked outfits. So we had sweet little people from the hospital bring us little dresses like this, and then friends that have brought us things. We had a ton of friends and family get us books for the kids, explaining, where Peyton is, and, just a little bit about heaven, so that they can kind of grasp, what happened, and that she is in heaven waiting on us, and kind of help somewhat. This was a good little, like a devotion we did with them. So just some good things that sweet people have done for us with losing our sweet girl. And then these are the precious little ultrasound pictures we have of her. She had the cutest little profile, sweet little button nose. Oh my gosh, she was so cute. Sweet baby. This is actually the tattoo that I have. Brett took pieces of this heart rate and drew it into a tattoo for me, and I have it on my wrist now. There it is. So I like to, I'm weird. I have it put away in this box. I can't take it downstairs. I just don't want it to be downstairs. I like it up here in the room with us. While I've, found a place for it, but what we're going to do is put it up in the top of the closet or down in the bottom of the closet. I don't know, I'm weird, and I think it's part of the grief process. I can't have her stuff just locked away downstairs. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's just, I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of pushing her off to the side, and kind of forgetting about her down there, and I don't want that. I want to always be able to see her box of stuff. I want to always be able to pull it out if I want. So that means a lot, having that up here with us. And then here's some cute stuff. Some of the stuff I bought for Peyton, some of these clothes, some were Tinley's, and then some I bought after Peyton. I don't know if it was a grief thing or what, but for some reason I've been buying baby girl stuff. It would be amazing if we have another baby girl, but as long as it's healthy, I really don't care what it is. I've put away, which is nice that I have it, but we have the pump that we were given through insurance with Peyton. I never got to use, so we'll be able to use that. This is the teddy bear. I bought the new baby the other day. I bought a couple things, like this is a wrap that I bought for Peyton to use, so we'll get to use that this time. This is an old diaper bag that we've had, but these are just sweet little clothes. A lot of these I did buy for Peyton, but I can't get rid of them. And again, it's kind of weird. I know it's very strange, but I know I need to take this stuff and put it downstairs, but for some reason, like, I like having this stuff up here. It reminds me that we are having another baby, and that, everything's going to be okay. I just kind of have to keep telling myself everything's going to be fine. I can't sit here and worry about it. There are moments where I just burst out in tears, just really worried about this baby, and the thought of losing another is it's really, really hard. Surely we won't. There's no reason, for us to be nervous about having another stillbirth or anything like that. But, I think about this appointment coming up next week. We have the appointment next Thursday for the ultrasound, and
I think I'll be crushed if I don't hear the heart beating. You know, that's happened to us before when we went in to check on Peyton, and it was just such a shock because we didn't know that she was sick. We had no idea that anything was wrong with her. So going in and expecting to see our baby okay, and not having her heart beating was just utterly devastating. So I can't do that again. So I'm praying that this one's okay. So I have those waves of just like overwhelming emotion, just thinking about it. So that's why we've kind of reached out to everybody. Hopefully, you know, having some prayer warriors behind us, you know, praying that this baby's okay. Because for the kids' sake too, you know, I can't have them see us lose another. And I can't have them see me, you know, upset again and their dad upset again. So it's kind of why we've tried to be so normal with this and be excited with this and share every little bit of it, because I know for moms who have had this happen, moms who have gone through miscarriages, it does a lot to you, and it makes the next pregnancy a lot harder as far as your innocence is gone, because you know how easily that life can be taken away from you. And I just kind of want to vlog this next pregnancy just to show how hard it is, but also how incredibly like happy and, you know, the hope that can come from being able to have another baby and, you know, carrying that little life inside of you again, and how even through like the grief and the storm and the pain, you know, you always have that hope, and you always have God to, you know, turn to. So it's kind of my whole point with this pregnancy vlog. So hopefully it helps someone. And I've never really showed y'all this.
It's something that we had, my mother-in-law actually made it. It's a shadow box that we had at Peyton's memorial. Super, super sweet. These dresses are made, it's like a ministry that women do. They give their wedding dresses, and they make them into little dresses for little babies that don't get to come home. So I think of it as like a little wedding dress that Peyton will never get to wear. She was actually too small for this dress, so they had to like barely wrap it around her. So, I mean, she was just so tiny, and her skin was so frail that, you know, they just had to be real, real careful. But we have some precious little pictures of her wearing this little dress. There are her handprints and her little footprints. Her little fat, chubby little hands are the cutest things ever. And this is some info about her. She was born January 10th. At 101, she weighed 2 pounds. Her head was 8 inches. And her length, she was only 11.5 inches. Here's a picture of her sweet little feet. The nurses were absolutely amazing. I mean, they took the time to like have her sit up and take sweet, sweet pictures of her, and things that I didn't know that I would want or know that I would want to do. Like, they were already like ready. Like they kind of prepared me for what moms have done in the past, what I may want to do, what moms wish that they would have done. So it was really, to be such a horrible experience, it was an amazing experience, because during delivery with her and the few days after when we were still in the hospital, like, they were super helpful in making sure that I got every moment in that I would need with her, that I would want with her. So I'm very, very fortunate to have had such a great hospital staff through the labor and delivery. And then a sweet, sweet friend who also lost a child. He was a couple of weeks old, actually, when she lost him. I'm going to turn this off and see if you can see better. But this is a painting of Peyton that she had someone do. We have a black and white picture of Peyton, and it's just absolutely beautiful for her little face. And she just did an amazing job, like really made Peyton like come to life. And I just absolutely love this. It makes me so happy every time I come and see it. It's just, I love being able to see her sweet little face anytime I want. And then this is all of our babies. Hopefully we'll be adding the new babies picture in April. But that's little Brad guy. We need to update, because Bryson and Tinley have some pictures where they look a little bit bigger now. And then that's our sweet Peyton. She was absolutely beautiful. She looked so much like brother to me. But we love having her little pictures everywhere through the house. And then a sweet friend. Y'all, we have the sweetest friends. Just come in and bring us just the sweetest little things. And then I'm going to walk you over and show you her. It's so dark in here today. I'm going to show you her little urn. Open these. The this is her sweet little urn. I didn't expect it to be so tiny. So the first time I saw it was when we got to the memorial service, and it was sitting there, and it was just so little. And then a sweet friend got us that, and this as well. So precious little things that we have just to remind us of her throughout the house. Makes me so happy to have these things because, you know, my biggest thing through losing her was I just didn't want people to forget about her. And I think it's just because we loved her so much. You know, as a mom, you just love your children automatically, you know, even though they're just growing in your belly. And I just loved her so much, and I was just so sad to lose her. So this has just been so nice, like the outpouring of love and the things that people have done. It's tangible things, I think, that mean a lot because it's just something there as a proof, like she was here, she was living, no one's forgetting about her. So that's been really meaningful. So that is that, guys. I'm sorry to drop that load on you today, but I feel like it's important to document like these kinds of days that I have where I just kind of miss Peyton and I just kind of worry about this new baby. And, you know, it's days like this that I think are so important to let people know about with this pregnancy journey, because it isn't going to be easy. And I still, even though, yes, I'm super excited about another baby, I still have a void for Peyton that will never be filled. And I still miss her, and I still get really sad. And it's hard because another friend, you know, said this, and she put it so perfectly. It's hard because you're so excited about this baby, but you know this baby is here because you've lost another. And it's such a weird emotional roller coaster to be on. So like I've said, you know, this pregnancy vlog, I just truly hope that it helps either a mom who's lost a baby after birth, a mom who has had a stillbirth like us, or a mom who has gone through a miscarriage, and families too, not just moms, you know, dads struggle as well. But I hope that this vlog really does help y'all, even if it just helps one person. I'm just thankful for all of the outpouring of love. Y'all have all been super supportive through this, and we're just so thankful for that. We have an appointment coming up next Thursday afternoon, and that's our 6-week appointment to check on the heart, make sure the heart's beating, and check on baby, make sure everything's growing and, you know, going like it should. So just please pray for that appointment. We're going to take you along with us. So hopefully you'll be there with us while we get good news. Thanks for watching, guys.